Hello, good evening. Am I audible to you? Am I audible to you? Hello, hello, good evening. Hello, guys, good evening. Am I audible to you? Hello, hello, am I audible to you? Hello, good evening. Hello, hello, good evening. Can you please hear me? Audible. Thank you. Good evening. Whether my screen is visible to you? Okay. Sorry for the inconveniences due to some network issues. We could not get connected. Okay, in yesterday's class, we have discussed about the prime numbers and divisibility rules. We have discussed the concepts of prime numbers, divisibility rule, odd even concepts, and Bodmer's rule. And we have solved only problems for prime numbers and divisibility rule. So today we will be discussing about odd even concepts and the Bodmer's concepts. So can you please revisit the odd even concepts? Can you please revisit the odd even concept? Please go and check the odd even concepts. Please go and check. Okay, Diksha ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. So please go and revisit the odd even concepts. Yesterday we have discussed that. We have completed the discussion on topics of unit prime numbers, divisibility rule, odd numbers, and Bodmer's concepts. So this is the odd even concepts. So this is the odd even concepts. Guys, please check. So I always have a Note that the odd even concept should be we need to know the odd even concepts because odd even concepts are more important, and these are the basic questions asked by the UPSC in their CSAT examination. But we will not try to solve these problems as we think that it is one of the toughest question, but it would be the simplest question in the examination. So please check that odd plus odd is even, odd minus odd is even, odd into odd is odd, odd divided by odd is odd. And then even plus even is even minus even is even into even is even divided by even might give you even or odd. And then odd and even, odd into even gives you even, odd plus even will gives you odd, even divided by odd will give you even, odd divided by even is not divisible. So with this, we shall solve the problems. We are to solve the problems. If n is any even integer, if n is any even integer, which of the following is always an odd integer? The question given here is if n is any even integer and try which of the following is the always it would be an odd integer. This is n square plus 1. This is n square plus 1. You please try this problem. You take n as a even number and try and fit in each of the options and find which would be a odd integer, and then find which would be the odd integer, which should be the odd integer. Okay, now even number, let us take 2. So let us consider n is equal to 2. Put it in the option 1. So 3 into 2 plus 2, which results in 8, which is a even number. N square plus 1, which is 2 square plus 1, gives 5. 2 into n minus 2. So 4 minus 2 results in 2. So n by 2. 2 by 2 results in 1. 2 by 2 results in 1. Okay. What if? So from this option, we have found that option 2 and option 4 are providing odd integer. But we need to find that it should always give odd integer. It should always give odd integer. Okay. Now let us try some other number. Let us take 4. So 4 square plus 1, which gives 17. And then 4 divided by 2, which gives 2. So one time it gives odd number and another time it gives even number. So only one time which can provide odd integer is n square plus 1. Which can provide odd integer all time is n square minus 1. Very good. Please note it down. Please note it down. Okay. Now we shall move on to the next question. Which of the following statement is true? Which of the following statement is true? The sum of three odd numbers is even. Sum of three odd numbers is even. So let us check. So three odd numbers is 1, 3, 5. I told you always take the numbers from 0 to 9. So the sum of three odd numbers is even. It is not the consecutive number. Sum of any three odd number is even. Let us check. 1 plus 3 plus 5, which gives you 9. It is a odd number. 3 plus 7 plus 9, which gives 19. So it does not use even number, it provides a odd number. So the statement 1 is wrong. Statement 1 is wrong. The product of an even number and an odd number is always odd. Product of even number and an odd number is always odd. I told you in the odd even concepts that when you multiply even into odd, you will be getting even. So 2 is a even number and odd number is 3. When solving, we will be getting 6. Whenever a even number is coming and which is multiplied with any of the odd number, it results in even number. So this statement is wrong. The difference between two odd numbers is always even. The difference between two odd numbers. So let us check two odd numbers. 3 minus 1 results in 2. 13 minus 11 results in 2. 17 minus 11 results in 6. Yes, the difference between two odd numbers is always even. The square of an odd number is even. Square of an odd number is even. Let us take 3 square, which results in 9. 5 square, which gives 25. 7 square, which gives 49. So this is also not possible. The only option which is true here is the difference between the two odd numbers is always even. Please note it down. Please note that whenever a single even number comes, it always results in, while multiplying with the odd number, it results in even number only. Okay. Come, let us move on to the next problem. If A, B, C are integers such that A, B, C is odd. So A, B, C is odd is the product of three numbers is odd. So A, B, C are considered to be the integers. So 2 into 3, which provided 6. So any single number, if we get even number, then the entire product would be a even number. So if A, B, C is odd, then three numbers are odd numbers. A, B, and C. A, B, and C are odd numbers. A, B, and C are odd numbers. Okay. 1 into 3 into 5, which gives 15, a odd number. If 2 or 4 comes, where even number comes, it would not be odd number. So 2 threes are 6, 6 fives are 30, which results in even number. So this is not a possibility. The only possibility is the three numbers need to be odd numbers. The three numbers need to be odd numbers. Okay, what we need to find is A plus B plus C. So 1 plus 3 plus 5, which results in 9. 1 plus 3 plus 5 results in 9. So from this option, it would be always odd. From this option, it would be always odd. Please note it down. Okay, now let us move on to the next problem. Consider the following statements. Consider the following statements. The sum of five consecutive integers is always divisible by 2. The sum of five consecutive integers is always divisible by 2. Let us check the first statement. So 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5, which results in 15. It is not divisible by 2. Okay, you can take some other numbers also. 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7, which results in 12, 18, 25. This is also not divisible by 2. So here the question given is always divisible by 2. So there is no chance. And then the first statement is wrong. First statement is wrong, and the question asked here is to find which of the statement is correct. The second statement given here is the product of three consecutive numbers is always divisible by 6. The product of three consecutive numbers. So the product of three consecutive numbers means the next number. So 1 into 2 into 3, which gives 6. It is divisible by 6. Okay. Let us take 2 into 3 into 4. 1 into 2, which gives 24. It is also divisible by 6. 5 into 6 into 7. 5 6 are 30. 30 into 7 is 210. 6 threes are 18. 6 5s are 30. So it is also divisible by 6. So the product of three consecutive integer is always divisible by 6. The second statement only follows. So the answer is option B, 2 only. Okay, now we shall move on to the next problem. In a series 1, 2, 3, 4 till 100, what is the sum of all even numbers? What is the sum of all even numbers? So the sum asked here is only even numbers. So even numbers are numbers which are divisible by 2. So 2 plus 4 plus etc. till 100. So 2 plus 4 plus etc. till 100. Here what is common is 2. If you take 2, you will be getting 1 plus 2 plus etc. till 50. So here we can use a shortcut or a formula that n into n plus 1, n into n plus 1, which is the formula of number series. So n into n plus 1. So total number of terms, what is the total number of even numbers is 50 numbers. So n is 50 and n plus 1 is 51. While solving this, you will be getting 2550, 2550, which is option B. Please note it down, which is option B. Please note it down. Okay, now let us move on to the next question. So it is a previous year question asked in the year 2019 based on the data sufficiency button. So consider the two statements S1 and S2 which is followed by a question. Statement 1 given here is P and Q both are prime numbers. P and Q both are prime numbers. Okay. Statement 2 is P plus Q is an odd integer. P plus Q is an odd integer whereas P and Q are P plus Q gives a odd integer. So what is the question asked here is P and Q, P and Q, which is the product of PQ is an odd integer. Can you please try this problem? Can you please try this problem? Can you please try this question? Okay, come let us discuss. So the first statement given here is P and Q are both are prime numbers. So what is the prime numbers? 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, etc. So P and Q both were the prime numbers. So the question asked here is P and Q is a odd integer. So if one prime number, one even number comes, then the entire product will become a even number, right? So first one is not possible. If P and Q is a both are prime numbers, if we take 2 into 3, which provides 6, but 3 into 5, which gives a odd integer. But only this case is alone not possible. This case is also possible. So statement 1 cannot be alone. Statement 1 alone is not sufficient to answer the question. Let us check the statement 2. Statement 2 given here is P plus Q is an odd integer. P plus Q is an odd integer. So let us take one of the one of P or Q as even, other as odd, other as odd. So while product we get even into odd gives you even, odd into even gives you odd into even gives you even. So in all cases, definitely there would be a even number. So therefore, we could not say that PQ is a odd integer. We could not say that PQ is a odd integer. So to determine this, which statement alone is sufficient is statement 2 alone is sufficient, that we could not say. So the answer is statement 2 alone is sufficient to answer the question. No, it is option B. Okay, let us move on to the another question. So it is one of the question asked by UPSC in the year 2020. What is the question asked here is they have given a great number of series, and how many odd numbers are followed by, how many odd numbers are followed by even, how many odd numbers are followed by the odd number, how many odd numbers are followed by the odd number in the above sequence. So find what is the, how many odd numbers are followed only by a odd number. So in this 5, 1 is a pair, 7, 3 is a pair, 3, 9 is a pair, and then 5, 7 is a pair, 3, 1 is a pair, and 1, 5 is a pair. So only the 6 pairs are possible. So what is the question asked here is how many odd numbers are followed by the odd number in the above sequence. So totally we have 6 possibles. So totally we have 6. Totally we have 6 numbers in the sequence. Okay, not an issue. So please note it down. Okay, now we shall move to the next question. So what is the question asked here is 3 of the 5 positive integers P, Q, R, S, T are even. So out of 5, 3 were even and the rest were odd. So consider the following. So this was a previous year question asked in the year 2023. So it is one of the easiest question. P plus Q plus R minus S minus T is definitely even. And then 2P plus Q plus 2R minus 2S plus T is definitely odd. So what we need to prove is which of the following statement is correct. Can you please try with the help of odd even concepts? Can you please try with the help of odd even concepts? Okay, come let us discuss this problem. So the question given here is it was a previous year question which was asked in the year 2023 based on the odd even concepts. So totally 5 positive integers were given P, Q, R, S, T. Out of this, 3 were the even numbers. Out of this, 3 were even numbers and the rest of the 2 were the odd numbers. Statement 1 asked here is the P plus Q plus R minus S minus T. P plus Q plus R minus S minus T. That's definitely even. What we need to prove is it is definitely even. Okay, let us take P plus Q plus R. P, Q, R were even numbers. And S comma T were odd numbers. S comma T were odd numbers. So please find a value 2, 4, 6, 1, 3. So now solve this. 2 plus 4 plus 6 minus 1 minus 3, which is 12 minus 4, which results in 8, which results in 8. Okay, which results in 8. So it is definitely even. So the first statement is definitely even. Now we need to check this. 2p plus q plus 2r minus 2s plus t is definitely odd. The question asked here is some of the terms were multiplied by 2. Some of the terms were multiplied by 2, which is an even number. Some of the terms were multiplied by even number. So it does not produce us odd number alone. There might be a chance of getting even number also, as we discussed in the odd even concept. So second statement is definitely odd is wrong. So which of the following statement is correct is option A, 1 1E. Option A, 1 1E. So option A, 1 1E. So the answer for this question is option A, 1 only. Is right, but some of the terms were multiplied by 2, which gives you a even number, right? So these were the new trends of the question. So please look into the questions. Okay, now we shall move on to the Bodmas rule. So Bodmas, I have told you the I have told you the classification of Bodmas yesterday. I request you to solve this problem. I have given you what is the commonality in the mistakes which you will leave is also I have given you. So with keeping all these in the mind, please try to answer the questions. He has given A. Okay, let us check. So what is the value of the expression? What is the expression given? 24 divided by 4 into 3 plus 2 minus 5. So what we need to do is first we need to divide the first we need to solve the division part. So 24 divided by 4 is 6 into 3 plus 2 minus 5. So next we need to do the multiplication part. 6 3s are 18 plus 2 minus 5. So 20 minus 5, which results in 15. Hence the answer is 15, which is present in option A. Very good. Please note it down. Please note it down. So now let us move on to the next problem. So yesterday I have told you about the nested brackets, and today we have some relating to the nested brackets. So first what we need to do is to write the expression 60 minus 20 into 15 minus 8 minus 3. So if more number of braces is given, you need to solve the innermost brace first. So 8 minus 3 is 5. 15 minus 5 is 10. So 20 into 10, which is 200 minus 60. 60 minus 200 is minus 140. You should not choose plus 140. It is minus 140. Please note it down. Please note it down. Okay, we shall move on to the next question. So this is the coded pattern, coded pattern, which is asked in the recent times. So plus means multiplication, minus means division, multiplication means plus, and division means minus. You need to reframe this question. You need to reframe this question. So plus is given. So 20 into 5. Divide means minus. 10. Multiply means addition. Plus 4. Minus means divided by 2. So you need to reframe this question. So based on this coding, you need to reframe this question. After reframing, solve by using the mode mass rule. First, what you will be doing is solving the division part. So 2 plus 10 minus 20 into 5. Next, the multiplication part, which is 100, which is 100. So 102 minus 10, which gives 92, which is present in option A. Please note it down. Very good. Okay, now let us move on to the next problem. So this is also a part of coded format. So the values of A, B, C are given. It is a distinct value. Now you need to find what is the value of A divided B into C plus A minus B. Please try it down. Please try this and answer. Please try this question and give me the answer. B. Wait, let us check. So A is 10. 10 divided by 5 into 2 plus 10 minus 5. So first what you would be doing is the division part. 10 divided by 5 is 2 into 2 plus 10 minus 5. 2 into 2 is 4 plus 10 minus 5, which is 14 minus 5, which gives the result of 9, which is present in option A. Why do you made a mistake, Ashwini? In which part you have made the mistake? So please note it down. This is the coded part and it is asked by UPSC in the very recent times. So 14 minus 5 will give you 9, right? No, not an issue. Okay, now let us move on to the next question. If so, it is a previous year question which was asked in the year 2019. So if dollar is given, it is mean by divided, add plus for multiplied, asterisk for minus, and what is the value? So 10 asterisk means minus 5 into 1 divided by 5, right? So 10 into 10 minus 5 into 1 divided by 5. So what is this? Is 1 divided by 5, we cannot solve it. So 10 minus 5 divided by 5, which results in 1. So 10 minus 1 is 9. 10 minus 1 is 9, which is present in option D. It is a previous year question asked in the UPSC in the year of 2019. Please note it down. Okay, now we shall move on to the next question. So this was the question which was asked in the year 2024. This was the question asked in the year 2024. So in the expression 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, star is chosen from plus, minus, and into. Each at most two times. So only you can use two times. If you take a symbol, you could use two times. You could not use more than two times. Okay. So you need to place the signs here. You need to place the signs here and you need to make the answer. And the answer should be what is the smallest non-negative value? What is the smallest non-negative value? What is the smallest non-negative value? Please try this problem. Please try this question and answer me. See, come let us try. So in this, we need to use the signs like plus, minus, and multiplication. One can be used at most two times. Okay, one can be used at most two times. So 5 minus 4 minus 3 plus 2 into 1 plus 2 into 1. So solve this 5. First, you will be solving the multiplication part, which is 2. 5 minus 4 minus 3 plus 2. So 7 minus 7 will gives you 0. 7 minus 7 will gives you 0. I told you from the question, one can be used at most two times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Totally there are 4 possibles. One you can use at most two times, and I have used the negative sign for the at most two times, and I have found that the non-negative value. The question asked here is the what is the smallest non-negative value? So here I have got 0. Here I have got 0. So in the question there is no division at all. Please note it down. See, this was the question asked in the year 2024. In the same year, they have asked one another question using this coded form. So this was the question asked in the same 2024, which was the repeating question from the same board mass rule. Please try this. Please try this. So what is the question asked here is A plus B means A minus B. A minus B means product of AB. Product of AB means A divided by B. And A divided by B means A plus B. You need to reframe the question. You need to reframe the question according to the code. You guys need to reframe this question according to the code. Okay. So first reframe this question. So A plus B, 10 plus 30, which means you will be writing as 10 minus 30. 10 minus 30. And then 30 minus 100, which is A minus B, which can be written as A into B. 30 into 100. 100 into 50. 100 into 50 can be written as division. And 50 divided by 25 can be written as plus 25. So the coded equation after the values which we have applied becomes like this. The coded value which we have applied becomes like this. First, what you will be doing is the division part, which is 2, 10 minus 30 into 2 plus 25, which gives you 10 minus 60 plus 25. So 35 minus 60, which results in minus 25, which results in minus 25, and it is present in option B. So this was the question which was asked earlier there was a question in 2024. Again, based on this board mass concept, the question was there. So this is the new trend of UPSC asking the coded format of board mass. So please try to look these problems and do while you reach the examinations. Okay. Okay. So now let us move on to one another question, which was asked in the year 2025. It was this year's question. So P is equal to plus, Q is equal to minus, and R is equal to multiplication, and S is the division. What you should do is the insert the proper notation between the successive numbers in the equation. Here the number is given 60, 15. It should result the answer in 20. So what is the perfect format? What is the perfect format? Please try this problem. Please try this problem. So this was the question asked in the 2025. So seriously, the question is being repeated in all the particular year. So please don't make mistake in this concept. If you make mistake, you are losing the paper. Okay. Have you found the answer? Have you found the answer? Okay, please solve. Okay, come let us solve the question. So you please take these options and try to find the question. So first it is given as yes. So from the first option, you could reframe the question as 16 divided by 15. 16 divided by 15. P means plus 3. R is multiplication, which is 20. And Q, which is minus. Try this and find whether the answer is coming 20. 60 divided by 15 is 4 plus 3 into 20 is 60 minus 4. Plus 4 and minus 4 can be cancelled and the answer is 60. So this is not correct. So let us check the second option. So 60 Q means minus 15 R. So R is a multiplication and then P, which is plus 20 and then S. S is a division. So now try to solve this. So 20 divided by 4 gives you 15. 60 minus 15 into 3, which is 45 plus 5. So 65 minus 45, which gives you result of 20. So the answer is present in option B. Answer is present in option B. So please note it down. It is one of the easiest question asked in the year 2025. So the pattern is being repeated for the past 3 years. So please don't make mistake in this area. If you are making a mistake, then you are missing this paper. Okay. If you are making a mistake, you are missing this paper. Okay, are you comfortable with the areas of prime numbers, divisibility rules, odd even concepts, and good mass? So don't think that these are the basic concepts. These basic concepts cost around 10 to 15 marks in the question. 10 to 15 marks will be asked by UPSC in this format only, which are the easiest and the basic simple problems. You need to know how to solve this. So it does not involve any of the formula. It does not involve any of these tricks or anything else. Based on this numbers, you would solve. Okay. So do you have any doubts? You can ping me now. If you have any doubts, please ping me now. If you have any doubts, you can ask me now. Is it easy to follow? Yes, this part will cost you many to make many silly mistakes, but if it makes, it would be wasting your preparation. Okay, so these are the areas which you should never make mistakes, which you should make never make mistakes. Okay, okay. With this, we have completed the prime numbers. We have completed the divisibility rule. We have completed the odd even concepts, and now we have completed the board mass concept. Don't think that board mass is one of the easiest concept I can solve, but you could not solve. If you don't have any prior practice, you could not solve. Okay. Okay. Do any other have any doubts? Okay. Now let us enter into the new topic called unit digit, square root, and cube root. Kindly confirm whether my screen is visible to you. Okay. So today we are yet to discuss one another topic called unit digit. In yesterday's class, I have given you an intro that what does mean by unit digit is the value of ones place. Unit digit is the value of ones place. So this six-digit number is given. So what is the unit digit? Is the value of ones place. So the four, four is the ones place. That is called the unit digit. Four is the ones place, and it is called the unit digit. Okay. So whatever the number has been given, no worries. The last digit of the numbers are called unit digit. It is called unit digit. Okay. Okay. Here, a two-digit number is represented as a two-digit number is represented as 10a plus b. A two-digit number is represented as 10a plus b. ab is equal to 10a plus b. How then a three-digit number? A three-digit number can be written as ABC, which can be expressed as 100A plus 10B plus 1C. So this is the ones place, and this is the 10th place, and this is the 100th place. This is the 100th place. Okay. Okay. So how the question would be asked in the area of unit digit is they will be giving They don't give any questions like a number is given and what is the unit digit of this number. So how they will be asking us? They will be giving the numbers in terms of squares or in terms of powers. The question will be asked in terms of powers. For example, the question can be asked as, so this is the question. So this is the question. So you would be finding difficult that how shall I solve this question? So it is one of the easiest part. So let us discuss how does this works. How does this works? Okay. So we have a common rule. We have a common rule. So whenever a number 0, 1, 5, and 6, whenever a number 0, 1, 5, 6, if the numbers are in unit digit, and whatever might be the powers, whatever might be at the powers, the unit digit will remains the same. The unit digit will remains the same. So the numbers like 0, 1, 5, 6, if it is present in the unit digit, and whatever might be in the powers, always the unit digit will remains the same. Okay, it always it always remains the same. Okay, so I told you the numbers from 0 to 9, right? So here we have completed four numbers 0, 1, 5, 6. Let us check for 4 and 9. 4 and 9. So 4 power 1 is 4. 4 square gives you 16. The unit digit square is for 4 power 1 is 4 and 4 square is 16. What about 4 cubes? It gives 64. And what about 4 and 4? What about 4 power 4 is 256. What is the unit digit as? 4 and 6. So it is getting repeated. It is getting repeated. So from this we can say a common rule that 4 power odd, the unit digit of 4 power odd is 4 and the unit digit of 4 power even is 6. 4 power odd is 4 and 4 power even is 6. The unit digit of 4 power odd is 4 and 4 power even is 6. Okay. Is it understanding? Is it fine for you to follow? Hello? Okay. So now we have completed for 5 numbers and now let us enter into the number 9. So here the same as of 4. 9 power 1 gives a unit digit as 9 and 9 square which gives you 81. The unit digit is 1. Then what about 9 cube? It gives 729. Again the unit digit is 9. What about 9 power 4? Whenever you multiply by 9, 9 into 9 gives you 1. So the unit digit is repeating. So by this we can say that 9 power odd gives you unit digit of 9 and 9 power even gives a unit digit of 1. Gives a unit digit of 1. Are you comfortable with this? Are you comfortable with this? Okay. Now for 2, 3 and 7, 8. For 2, 3 and 7, 8. So how to find for this 2, 3 and 7, 8 is first identify the unit digit. So steps to follow. Identify the unit digit. Identify the unit digit. And then divide the power, divide the power by 4, divide the power by 4 and find the remainder, and find the remainder. So how we shall divide by 4? Can you please tell me from the divisibility rule concept? What is the divisibility rule of 4? What is the divisibility? If last two digits are divisible by 4, then the entire digit is divisible by. Very good, Ashwini. So now what you should do is apply the cyclicity rule. Cyclicity rule on the power. Apply the cyclicity rule on the power on unit digit by using the remainder. By using the remainder. So please note down the steps. Yes. Please note out the steps. Then we shall move on to the cyclicity. Okay. Now, here what are the steps we have given us? So first you identify the unit digit and then divide the power by 4 and find the remainder. Apply the cyclicity rule. So what does the cyclicity rule states? That is, you need to find the remainder from the unit digit. So if you get 1, if you get remainder as 1 and it is 2 power 1 is 2. If you get remainder 2, which is 2 square is 4. If you get remainder 3, 2 cube is 8. If you get remainder 0, which is 2 power 4 plus 16, the unit digit is 16. So 2, 4, 8, 6 are the unit digits of cyclicity 2. If not an issue, you can repeat it. You can raise it till the power of 2 power 5. 2 power 5 gives you 32, which is the unit digit is 2. 2 power 6 gives you 64, which is the unit digit is 4. 2 power 7 gives you 128. Once again, it is 8. 2 power 8 gives you 256. Once again, it's 6. So repetition of unit digits happens. Repetition of unit digit happens. So these are the cyclicity rules of reminders. These are the cyclicity rules of reminders. In the same manner, try to solve. So if remainder 1 occurs, 3 power 1 is 3, the unit digit is 3. If remainder 2 comes, 3 square, which is 9. If remainder 3 is 3 cube, which is 27, and the unit digit is 7. If remainder is 0, 3 power 4. 3 power 4 is 81, and the unit digit is 1. In the same way, try it for 7. If it is remainder 1, 7 power 1 is 7. If remainder 2, which is 7 square, which is the 49, and the unit digit is 9. If remainder 3, 7 cube, it is 343, and the unit digit is 3. For remainder 0, 7 power 4. When you multiply 3 into 7, it results in 1. So the unit digit is 1. 7931 is the unit digit. And try the same for 8. If it leaves a remainder 1, 8 power 1 is 8. If remainder 2, 8 square, which gives 64, and 4 is the unit digit. And if leaves a remainder 3, 8 cube. 4 is multiplied by 8, will be getting 32, which is the 2. 2 is the unit digit. And for remainder 0, 8 power 4. When 2 is multiplied by 8, it gives you 6. So 6 is the unit digit. So these are the unit digit. You can ask me why you have taken 1, 2, 3, and at the fourth place you have taken remainder 0 is whenever if you divide by 4, you can get remainder only of 0, 1, 2, 3 only. So this is the common term. There won't be any 4. You could not get remainder 4. Okay. So please note it down. Please note it down along with the rules and regulations. So first you need to identify the unit digit and divide the power by 4 and then find the remainder. If you get any remainder based on this, you can apply the cyclicity rule and you can find the unit digit. It is one of the easiest concept, but at the same time you will be making more mistakes in this concept. Yes, for remainder 0, I have used power 4. It is the 1. Okay. Why? So I told you there is a formula a power n minus 1. Okay. Because you when you will be getting remainder 0 if it is entirely divisible. So 4 by 4 leaves you when 4 is divided by 4, 4 1 is 4, which leaves you remainder 0. So at that time, based on the cyclicity, we need to increase the power to the 4. That is the reason, no other reasons at all. Okay, after completing this, we have some special rules. We have some special rules. So please make this rules also. Any number when multiplied by even number gives you even number. Any number when multiplied by even number gives you even number. Any number when multiplied by 10 leaves the unit digit as 0. Leaves unit digit as 0. 5 into odd number. 5 into odd number. The unit digit is 5. 5 into odd number. The unit digit is 5. 5 into even number. It is 0. It is 0. The unit digit is 0. So these are the things you need to identify. So these are the special rules. These are the special rules. So after this, let us enter into the concept of square root and cube root. Square root and cube root. UPSC aspirant must know particularly the values of 1 to 30 in square root and 1 to 10 in the cube root. So what are the rules to find the perfect square? Rules to find the perfect square. So this can be asked in the area of number series. This can be asked in the area of number series. So rules to find the perfect square is perfect square always ends in 0, 1, 4, 5, 6 or 9. So the perfect square always ends in 0, 1, 4, 5, 6 or 9. So the remaining numbers are not perfect squares. The remaining unit digits are not perfect squares. And then the square of the odd number is odd, and the square of even number is even. Square of even number is even. And you have some other tricks too. If the unit place is 5, then the 10th place is always 2. For example, 5 square, which is 25, 15 square, 225. Okay, 225. And then if the unit place is 6, if the unit place is 6, then the 10th place must be an odd number. And then if the unit place is other than 6, if the unit place is other than 6, then the 10th place will always 10th place will always be an even number. So these are the rules and regulations for finding a perfect square. So this can be asked in the statement based questions also. Okay, so please note it down. And then we have some rules to find for perfect cube. Rules for perfect cube. The sum of digits for a perfect cube. Sum of digits for a perfect cube is 1 or 8 or 9. Sum of the perfect cube is 1 or 8 or 9. So 5 cube, which is 125. So summing this, we'll be getting 8. Sum of the digits for a perfect cube is 8. And then if the cube number ends with 1, 4, 5, 6, 9, 9 or 0, 1, 4, 5, 6, 9 or 0, the cube root number also ends with the same number. So these are the rules for finding the perfect cube. And then please have some basic algebraic identities, so which will be helpful. So have you got a clarity over this? Shall we move on to the question parts? Shall we move on to the question parts? Are you comfortable with this? Are you comfortable with this? And I already told you that the unit digits concepts also. So are you comfortable with this? Okay. Shall we move on to the problem parts? So the first question, what is the unit digit? What is the unit digit in the given product? So what you should do is you should not multiply each and every terms. What you should do is pick the unit digits 4, 8, 7 and 3. You pick the unit digits and just multiply. 4 8s are 32, which results in 2. 2 7 is 14, which results in 4. 4 3s are 12, and the unit digit is 2, and the unit digit is 2. You no need to work out the entire area. You just simply take the unit digits alone and then just multiply and find the answer with the unit digits and go on. So 4 into 8, which results in 32, and 2 is the unit digit, and 2 into 7, which results in 14, where 4 is the unit digit, while 4 is multiplied by 3, you will be getting 12, where 2 is the unit digit. Please note it down. Okay, shall we move on to the next problem? So, what is the unit digit of 2 power 51? What is the unit digit of 2 power 51? You please go and revisit the concepts of unit digit and try to solve this question. Okay. Okay. Let us check. So what is the unit digit of 2 power 51? The question asked here is to find the unit digit of 2 power 51. So we told that 2, 3, 7 and 8 powers are cyclicity of 4, right? So what we need to do is we need to identify the unit digit. The question asked here is 2, the unit digit is 2, and we need to take the power and divide it by 4. So 51 divided by 4. 4 1 plus 4 and 4 2s are 8, and it leaves a remainder 3. So the remainder here comes as 3. So 2 cube. So 2 cube is 8, and the unit digit is 8, which is present in option D. Which is present in option D. Once again, I repeat the question. So question, what is the question asked here is to find the unit digit of 2 power 51. So in earlier slide, we have given you the format of fighting. So 2, 3, 7, 8 follows the cyclicity length of 4. So 2 power 51, what we should do is we need to identify the unit digit. We have identified it as 2, and then we need to divide the power by 4. So divide the power by 4. 4 12s are 48, and then it leaves a remainder 3. So what we should do is we need to take this remainder to the power, and 2 cube is the remind. We have got remainder 3, and 2 cube is 8. The unit digit is 8. Yes, it is the rule. 4k plus 1 is the rule. So we should divide only by the unit digit of 4. We should only divide by 4. Cyclicity is length of 4. So that's why we are dividing it by 4. You can find this. Here I have given. Identify the unit digit, divide the power by 4, and find the remainder. Apply the cyclicity rule on the power of the unit digit by using the remainder. So don't make a mistake here. Okay, that's good. Okay, come, let's move on to the next question. Okay, here once again, the question asked is in the form of 2378 cyclicity, which we need to find here. So, what is the unit digit of 7 power 95 minus 3 power 58? First, what you should do is to find the unit digit, which is 7, and the power given is 95. The power given is 95. Okay. So, now what you would be doing is dividing this 95. So, 4 twos are 8, 4 threes are 12. It leaves a remainder 3. It leaves a remainder 3. 7 cube is 343 and the unit digit is 3. And the unit digit is 3. Okay, now 3 to the power 58. The same. 58, please divide by 4. 4 1 is 4. 4 fours are 16, which gives you remainder 2. Which gives you remainder 2, which means 3 square is 9. The unit digit is 9. What is the question asked here is to find the unit digit of 7 power 95 minus 3 power 58. The question, it becomes 3 minus 9. 3 minus 9. What if a negative answer comes is we should not do any negative answer. So borrow 1. So borrow 1. So we'll be getting 13 minus 9 is 4. The unit digit is 4, which is present in option B. Option B. Please note it down. Please note it down. So if a negative result comes, please borrow 1. If a negative result comes, please borrow 1. And make it as 13 minus 9, which gives you 4. Okay. Now let us move on to the next question. What is the unit digit of 124 power 372 plus 124 power 373? So what is the unit digit is 4. Here also 4. So 4 follows a different format. 4 power odd is 4. 4 power even gives you 6 as the unit digit, right? Are you agreeing me with this? 4 power odd gives you 4 and 4 power even gives 6, right? Are you agreeing? Okay. So first power is a even number. First power is a even number. 4 power even results in unit digit of 6 plus the next one is the odd digit. 4 power odd is 4. So summing up this will be getting 10. The unit digit is 0. Please make a note of it. Please make a note of it. Okay, now shall we move on to the next question. Find the unit digit of 1 power 1 plus 2 square plus 3 cube plus 4 power 4 plus 5 power 5 plus 6 power 6. So it is a blend of all the four different styles which we have discussed earlier. Please try this problem. Please try this problem. So I told you 0, 1, 5, 6, whatever it might be the unit digit, and whatever might be the power, it results the same unit digit, right? So apply this rule here. when he has stated option C. Let us check. Okay. 1 power 1, it leaves 1. 2 square gives you 4. 3 cube, which is 27, and the unit digit is 7. 4 power even is 6. 4 power even is 6. 5 power whatever might be, it leaves 5. 6 power whatever might be, it gives 6. So add these digits. 1 plus 4 is 5. 5 plus 7, 12. 12 plus 6, 18. 18 plus 5, 23. 23 plus 6 is 29. And the unit digit is 9, which is present in option B. Why? Why you are repeating C? You are repeating A. Why? What is the mistake? So 1, 5, 6, whatever may be the power, it gives you the same unit digit. And then 2 square gives you 4, and 3 cube, which is 27. And then you please take unit digit alone. No need to take the entire thing. Okay. You please take the unit digit alone. I think you have taken the number 20. If you take 20 also, then the answer would be same. Why? Okay, not an issue. Please make a note of it. Okay, now let us move on to the next problem. So, what is the unit digit of 13 power 2003 into 17 power 2003? Try to solve this question. Oh, not an issue, not an issue. Try to solve this. Please solve this question. Yeah. Yes, let us check this question. So, what is the question asked here is to find the unit digit of 13 to the power 2003 and 17 to the power 2003. Okay. So unit digit asked here is 3 and unit digit asked here is 7. So two powers are same 2003. So let us divide by 4. 4 5s are 20 and 0 3. So what you will be getting is the remainder is 3. So 3 cube. 3 cube gives you 27 and the unit digit is 7. 3 cube gives you 27 and the unit digit is 7. 7 7 also will be getting the remainder of 3. So 7 cube is equal to 343, where the unit digit is 3. So now multiply these two unit digits. 7 into 3, which results in 21, and the unit digit is 1. Exactly. And the answer is option A. Very good. Okay. Now let us move on to the next question. So find the unit digit of 259 power 123 and 199 power 122. So please use the concept of 9 power odd, which is 9, and 9 power even, which results in 1. Please use this result and try to find the answer. I've given you the answer. Yes, exactly. Answer is option B. So the question asked here is the unit digit of 259 power 123. So unit digit here is 9, 9 power odd, which results in 9, and then 199 power 122, which is 9 power even is 1. 9 minus 1 is 8. 9 minus 1 is 8. Please note it down. Okay, are you comfortable with the practice of this unit digit concepts? Are you okay with it? So don't make any silly mistakes. Okay, now let us enter into the previous year question part. Now let us enter into the previous year question part. So this was the question asked in the year 2016. How many how many numbers are there between 100 and 300? How many numbers are there between 100 and 300 which either begin or end with 2? So what you need to answer is the number. There are numbers from 100 to 300. 100 to 300, what you need to find is, so totally how many numbers are present which either begin or end with 2, which begin or end with 2. So it does not require any formula, it's just a basic knowledge question. Try to address this question. So what is the question they have asked us? Which should either begin or which should end with number 2. So try to answer this question. What is the total number of numbers which is present in the beginning of 2 or which is at the end of 2 from 100 to 300. Okay, come let us solve. So from 100 to 199, from 100 to 199, there are 10 numbers ending with 2. There are 10 numbers ending with 2. So what are the numbers ending with 2 are 102, 112, 122, 132, 142, 152, 162, 172, 182, and 192. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These 10 numbers are ending with 2. From 200 to 299, from 200 to 299, there are 100 numbers, 100 numbers beginning with 2. There are 100 numbers beginning with 2. So totally 10 plus 100 which results in 110. 10 plus 100 which results in 110. So here we have not used any formulas and it is just a basic knowledge question. It is asked in the year 2016. The theme might get repeated in the next year also in 2026. So please try to address this question. Okay, shall we move on to the next question? So this was the question asked in the year 2018. I will be giving you answer. You please try. So the answer is 85. So please try this and send me in the next class. Okay. Please try this and send me in the next class. So now the easiest problem. Okay. And this was the question which was asked in the year 2021. So this was the question asked in the year 2021. So 3 power 2019 when divided by 10 will leaves a remainder of what? So what would be the remainder? So what would be the remainder? This question can be solved using unit digit or remainders method. So please solve this question by unit digit method. We shall see the same problem in the remainders class. Okay. Yes, previous question. You please take a screenshot and work out and tell me the answer in the tomorrow. I have given you the answer as it is 85. You please work out and prove me it is 85. I'll discuss the same problem in the next class also. Okay, please try this question. If 3 to the power 2019 is divided by 10, and what would be the remainder? So it can be solved through unit digit method as well as of remainders method. So how to solve in the unit digit method is 3 to the power 2019. So 3 is a unit digit and use the cyclicity length of 4. So 2019 divide the power by 4. 4 5s are 20, 19. 4 4s are 16. And the remainder here is 3. So 3 cube is 27. 3 cube is 27 when divided by 10. 27 when divided by 10. 10 twos are 20 and the remainder here is 7. The remainder here is 7 which is present in option C. So you might think that question is being tough, but if you try to solve the question, it would be easy. If you write the questions, what is the demand of the question, you could get the answer. Okay, 27 by 10. So while dividing, you will be getting the answer as 7. While dividing the question, you would be getting as 7. So the same problem, we shall do it in the remainder perspective in the time of remainders concept. So now let us solve the next question. So what is the remainder when 85 into 87 into 89 into 91, 95, 6 is divided by 100? It was the question asked in the year 2023. So I told you even number when multiplied by any odd number gives you even number. When 5 multiplied by even number gives you 0 or gives you 0. When 5 multiplied by even number gives you 0 in the place of unit digit. So this was the thing which we know, right? Okay, the answer here is 0. Very good. So from 85 to 95, the numbers 85 and 95 use the factor of 5. Is the factor of 5. Okay, and then the number 96, it is divisible by 4. It is divisible by 4. So 5 into 5 into 4, which is 100. It is divisible by 100. Hence the answer is 0, which is option A. And the entire expression is divisible by 0. Very good. And we shall move on to the next problem. So this was also a unit digit based problem which was asked in the year 2023. So find the unit digit of the expression 57242 to the power of 9 into 7 into 5 into 3 into 1. Try to solve this. So this was the previous year question. Please solve this question. So you don't have the complete value in the power. So first multiply this. 9 sevens are 63, 63 5, 15, 31 into 3, 15. So 945. So the question becomes 57242 to the power 945. Use the cycle length of 2 and find the answer. Use the cycle length of 2 and find the answer. 2. Very good. So 2 power 945. What you will be doing is taking the last two digits. So 4 11s are 44, which leaves a remainder 1. So 2 power 1, which gives you 2. 2 power 1, which gives you 2 as the unit digit. Very good. So these are the simple questions asked by UPSC, which we could not address this. And then the next problems. It was discussed yesterday. It was a problem which we discussed yesterday. Try to answer this. It was from the previous year question only, a question which was asked in the earlier times of 2022. The same question which got repeated in the 2024 in different means. Try to answer this question. Yesterday we have discussed. So whenever a pattern like 1 1 1 2 2 2 3 3 3 is divisible by 3 and 37 and 11. 3, 37 and 11. With the help of this, try to answer. If you have seen this question earlier, you could have solved this very easily. You have solved this, you would have solved this easily. So from this, what you could know is it is not divisible by 2. Okay. So it is not divisible by 2. You need to eliminate 2. So 2, you are eliminating 2, and then 2, you are eliminating. It is divisible by 3 and 37, but not 2. So which is present in option B. You no need to work out this question. If you have seen the previous year question earlier, you could solve this question. Okay. No D at all. 2, it will not be divisible by 2, right? It will not be because it is in the format of 1, 1, 1. Okay. So even plus odd number gives you odd. Even plus odd gives you odd. Okay. Okay. We shall move on to the next question. So this was the question asked in the year 2024. Try to solve this question. No, it will not be divisible by 2 because in yesterday's class we have discussed a form that 1 1 1 2 2 2 or 3 3 3. It is divisible by 3, 11 and 37. Okay, so it will not be divisible by 2. So try to solve this question. Try to find whether we can make the base as same, because the question asked here is 32 power 5 plus 2 power 27. 32 power 5 plus 2 power 27. We can make this base as 2 because 2 power 5 is 32. So 2 power 5 to the power 5 plus 2 to the power 27. 2 to the power 2 power 5 to the power 5 plus 2 to the power 27. So I told you to study the algebraic identities that a power m power n is equal to a power mn. You can directly multiply these two powers. So 2 into 5 into 5 is 25 plus 2 power 27. In this, what you can take common is 2 to the power 25. 2 to the power 25 is 1 plus 2 square. 1 plus 2 square. So 2 to the power 25 is 1 plus 4, which is 5. So 1, I told you 0. Whenever 0 comes, 1, 2, and 5. A product of 1, 2, and 5 will result in 0. Will result in 0. So here 2 is 25 times and 5 is just 1 times. Only 1, 2, and 5 will make you 1, 0, which is 10. So what is the question asked us is divisible only by 10. It is divisible only by 10. Is divisible only by 10. Exactly. So the next problem. So this was the question asked in the year 2025. So what would be the answer is earlier we discussed that 5 into odd number is 5. 5 into odd number is 5. So what is the unit digit is? Here it is 5 and rest of the things are odd numbers. So it would be 5. So it would be 5. This is the trick for which sum? For the previous one, right? Yes, you could use the cyclicity rule also, but it would be helpful because you are making the base as same. So for eliminating, it would be helpful. Okay, very good. So the next problem, because square from square root, they have asked the question. This was also a previous year question. What is the value of x? What is the value of x in the sequence? So it is asked in the area of number series. I told you square root and cube root can be asked in number series. So this was the question. Try to find what is the answer. Okay, we shall find. So 4 is 2 square, 196 is 14 square, 4 square is 16, 12 square is 24, 6 square is 36, 10 square is 100, and 8 square is 64. So the alternative term has been increased and the first alternative term has been increased and the next term is being decreased. First alternative term is being increased and the odd alternatives are increasing, whereas even alternatives are decreasing. Okay, so 14 square, 12 square, 10 square, and next it would be 8 square, which is 64, which is present in option B. Very good. So now try to find what is the value. So it is raised in terms of powers. Try to answer this question. Okay, come, let us solve this question. So the question is increasing in terms of powers. So 1 power 1 is 1, 2 square is 4, 3 cube is 27, 4 power 4 is 256. Then next term would be 5 to the power of 5. 5 to the power of 5. 5 power 4 is, sorry, 5 cube is 125. When multiplied by 5, 5 power 4 comes to 625. Then 5 power 5 becomes 3125, which is present in option D. Which is present in option D. No, it is not 625. 5 to the power 4 is 625. And you can find that whenever the unit digit is 5, the tens place is 2. Have proved here, okay? And find this odd man out. Find this odd man out. So try to find what is the odd man out here. So 196 is a square number, 169 is a square number, 144, 121, and 81 are square numbers, whereas 101 is not a square number. So 14 square, 13 square, 12 square, 11 square, and 9 square. And in this place, 100 should be either, which is 10 square. So this is the wrong. So the option is option B. Option is option B. Okay, with this, we have completed the unit digit, square root, and cube root areas. And we have discussed the previous year questions based on the trends of UPSC. And we have seen the questions of very recent years, and we have completed the past 5 years questions of unit digit and square roots also. If you have any doubts, you could ping me. Okay, if you have any doubts, you can ask me, else we shall complete the session. Yes, exactly. Okay, we shall end the session. Thank you all.